with this being the 60th anniversary of Subaru and the 50th anniversary of the company in the US. Incoming Subaru of America CEO Tom Doli noted the 2019 version of the Forester will focus on fighting driver fatigue, thanks to a long list of safety features. On the safety front, all Foresters will come standard with Eyesight driver assist technology, which includes automatic pre-collision braking, adaptive cruise control, lane departure and sway warning, lane keep assist, pre-collision throttle management and LED vehicle start alert. Driver Focus, a new monitoring system that uses facial recognition to determine if the driver is getting fatigued or becomes distracted, is expected to be offered when it comes to Canada. Driver Focus can also recognize 5 different drivers and remember seat, climate, mirror and audio preferences. All Subaru models are powered by a 2.5-liter, 4-cylinder boxer engine that produces 182 horsepower and 176 pounds-per-foot of torque compared to 170 horsepower and 174 pounds-per-foot of torque in the 2018 Forester. With the redesign, Subaru has added more room in the Forester for passengers in the back seat and an additional 1.9 cubic feet of space in the cargo area, increasing it to 76.1 cubic feet. Subaru says the added space will allow a golfer to load a golf bag in the rear without tilting it. As well as making the interior more spacious, Subaru says it has made it quieter because the new global platform has been designed to resist noise, vibration and harshness, making it easier to have a conversation inside the vehicle. When you get behind the wheel, Subaru says drivers will notice the blend of an SUV's capability with car-like handling. That, says Subaru, is due to the all-wheel drive, which monitors acceleration, deceleration, cornering and traction to transfer power to the wheels for the best grip. The Go Anywhere Forester, with 8.7 inches of ground clearance, is a very important vehicle for the company. If the reaction to the new Forester by the car-buying public follows the reaction from journalists who attend the unveiling, Subaru will have no trouble continuing its sales growth with the Forester. The new SUV will go on sale in the fall. While no price is available, Subaru executives said it will be competitive with other SUVs on the market.
Tesla Model 3 critic and Detroit veteran Sandy Munro discussed much of the results of his company's teardown of the electric car in a recent episode of Autoline After Hours. In a lengthy discussion with the network's panel, Munro explained what he liked about electric car, even gushing at one point and saying that the Model 3 electronics are comparable to a flight controller found on the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II stealth multi-role fighter. In his most recent Autoline interview, Munro noted that his team is almost finished with its analysis and teardown of the electric car. While the Detroit veteran still maintained that he doesn't have much good to say about the vehicle's mechanical components, the Model 3's electronics, battery, and suspension are a completely different matter. According to Munro, the Model 3's automatic drive modules are a class above the industry, featuring a design architecture that is usually found on high-end electronics and government-grade machines. Munro even compared the Model 3's drive module to the flight controller of the F-35, which he is familiar with due to his company's work for the US military. Munro said, "If you look at this thing, this is cell phone technology. This is the technology we would see in really high-end computers, normally for the government. When you look at this, you're looking at the same kind of technology you'd see on a flight controller for an F-35, and we kind of know a little bit about that too. We do work for the military. Everything here smacks of cell phone technology and defense technology." The Detroit veteran further stated that Tesla could very well be the leader in battery tech today. According to Munro, prior to tearing down the Model 3, he believed that LG's battery modules used in the Chevy Bolt EV are the best in the industry. Tesla's batteries, however, are on a completely new level. Monroe was particularly impressed with the differential between each one of the Model 3's battery blocks. Monroe said, "We went through there, and the difference was 0.2 milliamps. Holy, nobody can balance batteries that close. Nobody. Nobody's ever done that." Apart from the Model 3's battery and its electronics, Monroe also noted that the suspension for the Model 3 was excellent. The teardown specialist went so far as to state that the person who designed the car's suspension could easily be an F1 prince. Overall, however, Monroe maintained that the Model 3 is weighed down by its substandard fit and finish. The Detroit veteran said that if Tesla had been more deliberate on the Model 3's more basic, mechanical aspects such as its panels and its doors, the vehicle could easily bring competitors to their knees. Monroe even noted that if an experienced contract manufacturer had worked on the Model 3's body, the Elon Musk firm would have hit every target and even Toyota would be crapping their pants. He said, "Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, that's what they are." And that's the good thing for the auto industry, because if it would have just been a normal car from the mechanical side, from, like I say, the dinosaur technologies, if it came out decent with all the other stuff, they'd mop the floor with everybody. Overall, Monroe ultimately concluded that the Model 3 is a car that the industry should not dismiss, and that anyone in the automotive business who chooses to ignore Tesla's progress is doing so at their own peril. Monroe said, "Anybody that doesn't look at the electronics on the Tesla Model 3 is out of his mind. They're in peril. This is not some Mickey Mouse outfit that you can just dismiss. Anybody that's in the car industry that ignores this car is doing it at their own peril." Sandy Monroe is the CEO of Monroe & Associates, a company specializing in vehicle teardowns and analysis. Previously featured in two of Autoline's YouTube segments about the Model 3, Monroe took a very critical stance on the electric car's build quality, calling the Model 3 a miserable job and admitting that he hated some of the vehicle's design elements. In a later video about the Model 3's front-end drive, however, Monroe admitted that while the vehicle's fit and finish were horrible, its handling and performance were great.
The 2019 Subaru Forester gets a complete remodel from the ground up, but did Subaru do enough to get consumers to take another look at the newest makeover? Forester is one of the brand's oldest nameplates, and this new model is the fifth generation of the small SUV. One look at the outside says no, because the 2019 Forester exterior design changes aren't extreme. Forester was the #1 selling vehicle in the Subaru of America stable, but for the last 2 years, it's been second to the Outback wagon. Last year Outback, 188,886 was the top dog in the lineup, beating Forester, 177,563 as Subaru's #1 selling all-wheel drive vehicle in the stable. Subaru is hoping that will change with the makeover. According to Subaru of America CEO Tom Doli, two things will be the difference as consumers take a look at the new 2019 Forester. Doli told Automotive News at the New York International Auto Show, "The interior is really the differentiator for this car." The next generation Forester gets significant upgrades inside the cabin. It gets new seats up front. All Foresters except the base standard trim come with an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system, a new electronic parking brake frees up console space, new materials inside, and the SUV will be more spacious overall, with rear seat legroom growing by 1.4 inches. The cabin will also be quieter, thanks to the new Subaru global platform Forester now rides on. Subaru calls their top-of-the-line touring trim the most luxurious Forester ever. It comes with a rich brown interior, 10-way power driver's seat, an 8-way power front passenger seat, heated rear seats and a heated steering wheel. All models will come with a wider rear liftgate opening, plus 5.3-inch for easier loading of cargo. Doli says the safety factor will also be a big draw for consumers as they rediscover Forester. He said, "Once people see the Forester and get an understanding of what it's all about, and the safety aspects that we've built into the vehicle, we think the sky's the limit with this thing." 2019 Albanian Lex Subaru Forester trims will now come standard with Eyesight driver assist safety technology. The small SUV will also be the only model in the lineup available with their new driver monitoring system called Driver Focus, aimed at preventing accidents. The all-new 2019 Subaru Forester will make its dealer launch later this fall, and it comes with a new Subaru Global platform making it roomier inside, and it will also come with improved driving dynamics and a more fuel-efficient direct-injection 2.5-liter boxer engine. Subaru says the newly remodeled interior and added safety features will be the reasons why consumers will rediscover the Forester nameplate.